So one thing that I noticed is since I became more disciplined, just overall, you know what I'm saying, things like happen naturally. It's more of a natural feeling when things like how things happen. So this is very recently, like a few minutes ago. Um, I'm at the mall, and at the moment, because of the COVID-19 situation and social distances and all that, all of the stores close at a certain time. They close at like 7, maybe 7:30. So like 7:30, I'm outside. I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting down on the bench. I'm waiting on a cab to go home and everything. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm like, it's like 7:33, 7:32. So I'm just sitting out on the bench. I'm where the cab at. You know what I'm saying? People are coming in or trying to come into the mall. The doors are open, but the stores are closed. So a couple came in, and I'm like, hey, all the stores are closed and everything like that. They like, oh, really? Yeah, I mean, you can check, but like, I'm pretty sure all the stores are closed because they just closed at 7. They like, I bet, thanks. They walk in and come back, and like, hey, it's love, you feel me? So at this point, I'm after they came through, I'm calling. I called the cab because the cab was like 7:36. No, it's like 7:40. So the cab supposed to have came at like 7:35. So I called them like, hey, what a cab? I'm waiting on you. Feel me? And they go, something happened with the last customer, so I totally forgot about you, but I'm definitely on my way. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, I ain't even tripping about it. Like, yeah, I'm not even tripping. Take your time. You feel me? Because at this moment, it's like it feel good outside. It ain't too hot. It ain't too cold. It's sunny. It ain't raining. It's no precipitation. So I'm just chilling on the bench, just sitting down, listening to Money Man. You know what I'm saying? So these ladies come in. I mean, they're attractive. All three of them attractive. You feel me? They walking past me. They finna come to the mall. Try to go in the mall, and I'm like, hey, no. They were like, I say 10 feet away. I said, but I talk. But the way I talk low. So hey, the mall, the store's closed. You know what I'm saying? And I know as an instinct, I know she heard me, but she act like she didn't hear me. And the reason that is because as an attractive lady, they are so used to cat calls. So they are so used to cat calls. You know what I'm saying? So first time yeah, the store closed. You know what I'm saying? All the stores closed. And she wanted to turn so bad and look at me like, huh? But she didn't. She like 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 females, like not even just attractive females, all females have that ability to just, I don't know how they do it, but just ignore uh random pickup lines, random cat calls, I mean. But this wasn't a cat call. I wasn't even trying to flirt with her, like, even though she was fine, I ain't gonna lie, like a couple of them was. But um so I said again, yeah, hey, I said about the same tone, yeah, the store's closed. And she hesitated. She hesitated before she moved. She turned. She was like, "Huh?" So I know she heard me at first, but I said it again. I'm like, "Yeah, all the stores closed. It's closed at a certain time." You feel me? And she like, "Oh, really? Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah. I mean, you can go in there and take a walk, but like, I'm pretty sure all the stores closed." She's like, "Oh my gosh, okay, thank you so much." All that. Um, they end up coming back probably like 3 minutes later, and I'm listening to my music, so I'm in my zone. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know. When I'm in my music, I don't care what's around me. I'm just chilling in my own little world. And she like real close to me. Oh, what she say? So why the stores closing and all that? Yeah, the mall is gonna stay open because the mall is like separate from the stores, but all the stores gonna close early. You feel me? So oh, okay, thank you so much. And this is just like a simple story of just showing like, oh yeah, also they walking back to their car, like she was literally like staring at me, like looking, like walking backwards staring at me. But I wasn't even trying to make a move on her. I ain't even want to. I'm on monk mode right now, bro. It's not even like I'm scared of women because obviously I can talk to women. It just I'm focused. I really want to focus on myself. I don't want to have any possible distractions, and that's nothing on women. That's just on me. I'm choosing to do this. You know what I'm saying? So she walking to the car. She's literally like got her neck in the other direction, staring at me. You feel me? Like looking back at me, and I'm just like I nodded at her and just kept on doing what I was doing. But this whole little rant story, all that, bro, that's just to show you like, as a disciplined man, things gonna come more naturally. You know what I'm saying? So after all this time, between the time that I called the cab and we talking, like the cab, like yeah, I'm finna come in a few minutes. The cab comes, or the cab calls me again after they drive off. The cab calls me like, hey, don't even worry about the pay. Like you ain't even gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that just shows like, bro, like the universe is looking out for the disciplined man. Like a man that can control his sexual drives, a man that can control his emotional state of being is gonna be fine. Like a man that's logical and don't get moved out of circle too easily. Like I don't understand how I don't know exactly how to explain it, but he's gonna be fine naturally just because like things gonna like go to him naturally. Like I don't know because bro, I'm gonna give it a buck. I used to be like very like timid, I guess timid of talking to like very attractive women. And in my opinion, that like she's very attractive. That's not me validating or anything like that. But yeah, they were attractive. There's three of them. You feel me? And I'm like, yeah, they alright. So the old me would have never even like probably wouldn't even say nothing. If I did, it would have been in a very feminine way. I probably would have, hey, how you doing all that. But now I just be in my own world so much. I just be focused on things that I'm doing with myself. Everything that I say, everything that I do, the way that I walk. Even earlier, like some older lady, she was like, "Oh yeah, I like your mannerisms and all that. It's very mature and all that." I'm 19 years young, so people think a lot of people think I'm older just because the way I carry myself. Like it's all the way you carry yourself, and it's also don't rush yourself into doing anything that you don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have easily said, dang, where this cab at? Could have been tripping, running around a mall, yelling, mad, just showing anger. But I didn't do that. I wasn't even angry. I was really like chill. Like, I'm just sitting on the bench, like, listening to my music. Like, if a cab comes, if it comes late, I'm gonna call them. Like, as a man, we gotta know different plans, and we gotta know like what to do in this situation and what just happened. We gotta know. So I call him. When I call him, I'm like, maybe they just forgot. Or you know what I'm saying? So I call him. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So overall, bro, like patience is key, and as a disciplined man, your things are gonna come great. Great things are gonna come to you naturally. Since I've been like on semen retention, and also it's been like more than a year now. I've been on semen retention, and I don't say that to brag, but I just say that we can all do it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just gotta take time for ourselves. It's starting to get warm again, so I love the heat. I think that's what it is. The heat cools me down. If that makes sense. Like so overall, like also so let me just tell you about. I'm finna ride home. I got a free ride, so I'm riding with this white lady, and she told me why the cab was late, and the cab was late just because of the last drive. The driver, he had problems with the people that was in the cab. The people was in the cab. I guess black people was in the cab, and they were like they were threatening them. I don't want to get into too much detail because it's not too much of my business, but they were threatening them because I guess the cab took too long, and they thought because they were black, the cab didn't want to see them and all that. And the cab driver, I guess he was like, nah, it ain't even that. It's just we only got so many drivers. So, and it's crazy to really think about it because I was just saying before I even got in the cab, I'm like, patience is key. And they just show the emotional side of themselves and be like, oh man, they not patient. So they moving off emotions, and now the cops got called, and now they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, but on the ride home with the lady, she's the other cab driver, she's driving and everything, and asking her about like what her thoughts on police and what her thoughts, because since we were talking about it, she explained it to me. I'm like, what are her thoughts on that? And she was like, I don't really see race and I don't really see color and all that. And I was telling her, like, obviously I didn't get into much, like, things that I say on my podcast, I won't say to her, obviously, because I talk, like, I speak too much truth to just be telling everybody, you know what I'm saying, so bluntly. But I was saying to her, like, professionally, like, we all just gotta stick together, black, white, whatever, like, because I said as simple as possible. I was like, it's us, everybody that's, like, black, white, whatever, against the real people that you can't see, I didn't say elites, but I was like, the people that's in control. And if we all stick together, there's no stopping us. And she was agreeing and everything. And she's talking about the protests and how she joined the few protests and everything, and how some cops were out of uniform and they were also protesting in the city and everything peacefully. And I told her, like, in my opinion, I don't agree with protesting. I don't see the point in it. And the lady was cool, bro. She was listening and everything. But I was like, I don't see the point in it. But I do like what she said about the cops coming in and talking to the people and everything like that. I do appreciate that because cops, like, some cops come like from suburban communities and very white communities, and they might not understand the black people. So in order to then understand the black people, they gotta personally know them. Like, as a community, we should know everybody. Like, we so small, we should know, like, hey, that cop, he cool, you know what I'm saying? He a cool guy. He'll hoop with us, you know what I'm saying? He'll ride bikes with us. He cool, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't mind talking to us. Like, if there are more cops like that don't mind really getting into community, and I'm not saying getting into community to mess up, like, how do I explain this? I'm not saying cops, because bro, a lot of people, we know when cops are dirty or not. Like, we know if a cop really genuinely want to talk to us, or they really want us to snitch. That's what I mean, like, or want us to snitch on our own people, which we're not gonna do. So overall, bro, it's just a step of communication. Everything leads with patience and communication. So everything that happened today with the girl talking to me, with the mall situation, with the people trying to threaten the cab driver, it all comes with patience, logic, or emotion. So which one are you gonna have? You gonna have logic? Are you gonna think with logic? Are you gonna think like, oh man, this happened because of this? Or are you gonna victim blame? Are you gonna say, oh, because I could easily be like, oh, the cab didn't come at 7:35 because I sound black on the phone, and that would have been very ignorant of me. Ignorant, you know what I'm saying? Ignorant, you know what I'm saying? Not ignorant, ignorant of me, just because, like, you got to know the whole backstory. You got to listen to people. You can't just speak, and you can't just, people, including me, I used to do this as well. I used to just I used to have people talk for me to respond. Now I don't mind. I definitely hear what you're saying, because I like to hear both sides of the story. I don't mind talking to people that I disagree with. You know what I'm saying? Like, slightly or aggressively. Like, I don't really get into arguments, but I don't mind, like, talking to you in the communications. So I summarized this like 5 times, but overall, bro, as a masculine man, you gotta have discipline overall. Like, just me, like, I could have, bro. Even with the girl situations, the 3 girls, and one of them I know, well, not know, but I seen her around and stuff working out. I could have overly, oh, you're so fine, you're so beautiful, y'all so beautiful, y'all beautiful girls doing walking. I could have did all that. I could have did all that validation and all that, and they probably would have been creeped out, to be honest with you. Or they probably would have smirked at me and be like, oh, okay. But because the old me would have did that. I would have, oh, y'all beautiful, y'all cute, you know what I'm saying? What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But now it's just like, I see women more than just sex objects. I see women more than just somebody to flirt with, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I used to see women, just somebody to flirt with. Now I see women as, okay, bet I can talk to you like a normal person. And that comes with discipline, and that comes with male sexual drive, discipline, and just being more masculine overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I wasn't so disciplined, I probably would have, my heart would have started beating all fast. But when I'm talking to them, I'm laid back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I used to talk to females, bro, I used to be really, really feminine, really uppity. My voice used to be very high and all of that. But now it's more natural. It's more like I talk to you like I talk to anybody. It's just more of a masculine vibe. Like, and and it all ties in. Everything that just happened to me all ties in with patience and being masculine. And we just got to do that, like as masculine men that's listening. You know what I'm saying, we got to think with logic, not emotion. That's all I can really say. You know what I'm saying? But this is what just happened like recently. So everything happens for a reason, and you just gotta deal with it, or you just gotta adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, man, this was just like a little conversation, see what's going on and everything, and yeah.